The attendance is absent is Alderman Massey, present is Council President Rodriguez, and myself. First item of business will be the bid opening for sludge.
We have approval of minutes.
And we do have, accept the minutes of, first order will be accepting the minutes of 12/12/24. Motion by Rodriguez, I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, next order of business is the bid opening.
For sludge?
Sludge. First opening will be for Environmental Protection Improvement Company of Newark, New Jersey. What's going on here, Jacob?
You need scissors? You don't have scissors here?
I have a knife. Here.
Jesus. I'll pull it up now. Let me see.
I got a knife.
I got it. When they said sealed bid, they meant sealed, right?
Yep.
There's the first one. Keep that there.
Okay, so the first bid received for sludge hauling and disposal from the wastewater treatment plant is from Environmental Protection and Improvement Company. The proposal is for the first 3 years. The price is $149.87 per ton for the first 3 years. First additional year, $155.12 per ton. Second additional year, $160.54 per ton. Third additional year is $165.35. This concludes the bid.
That was the only bid for that?
What's that?
The only bid on that item?
No,
said it
he
concludes the
bid
bid.
the whole
Oh,
item.
okay,
Yeah, now
okay.
we're gonna go to the next bidder.
Okay, gotcha.
That's one bid. All of them?
There's one more left here. Bottom up. Catch.
All right. So the mayor opened all the bids that were received and he passed them on to me. The next bid is from Spectra Serve. Spectra Serve has the following bid items. For first 3 years, the price per ton is $205 even. First additional year after the 3 years will be $215 even. Second additional year, $222 per ton. Third additional year is $228.50 per ton. This concludes Spectra Serve. The third bid is from Delaney. And the bids are as follows. First 3 years, the price is $156 per ton. First additional year, $163.80 per ton. Second additional year, $168.71 per ton. Third additional year, $173.78 per ton. This concludes Denali. Next bid is from Earth Care, Wind River Environmental. Bid per ton for the first 3 years, $247 per ton. First additional year, $271.70 per ton. Second additional year, $298.87 per ton. Third additional year is $328.76 per ton. This concludes Wind River Earth Care bid. The last bid is from TAM Enterprises. TAM Enterprises is $136 per ton for the first 3 years. First additional year, $142 per ton. Second additional year, $145 per ton. And third additional year is $148 per ton. This concludes the bid openings for the sludge hauling and disposal bids.
Motion to refer the bids to the Commissioner of Public Works for review and recommendation to the Common Council.
Second.
Seconded by Rodriguez. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, moving on. Item 3.2 on the agenda, authorization to accept additional funding for the Golden Area Senior Transport Program in the amount of $19,600.34. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Rodriguez. All in favor?
Aye.
Item 3.3, authorization to approve the 2025 contracts and request for funding in relation to the Orange County Youth Bureau. Whereas the Youth Bureau has approved the RFP application for the funding of 225, and whereas the funding will come from the New York State Office of Community and Family Services, Solutions and Youth Sports and Education Programs. The goal of the funding is to provide youth with opportunities to support to improve their lives of young people in specific areas, life areas. And we're appropriating the money to the Middletown Young Warrior Boxing Program, $12,510. Middletown Recreation Toddler Program, $5,000. Middletown Recreation Youth Fitness, $20,605. And Middletown Recreation Playground Summer Feeding Program, $10,000. It's resolved that Common Council authorizes the mayor to sign any and all necessary contracts related to the funding. Motion by
Motion.
Rodriguez, seconded by myself. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3.4, authorization to approve part-time employee change rate for the 2025 winter programs. Authorization to change the following part-time employees' rate of pay. Recreation leader for the winter break programs, $18 an hour. And recreation leader for the ice skating rink, $18 an hour. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Rodriguez. Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 3.5, authorization to transfer within the 24 Recreation Department to cover the cost of the UV system. The Board of Estimate will authorize a transfer of $133,000 in the following manner. Parks Personal Services to pool repairs, $40,000. Playground Personal Services, $40,000 to pool repairs. Pools Personal Services, $32,000 to repairs. Pools repairs to equipment, $7,600. Pools materials and supplies to pool repairs to equipment, $7,800. And camps personal services to pools repairs equipment, $5,600. And that will be $133,000. And the explanation is the splash pad at War Memorial needs a new UV system to filter the water. We were written up by the Orange County Department of Health and had to close a few times because of the current UV system is displaying a hazard light is not repairable or replaceable. The total estimated cost is $54,000 to install the new UV system. The filtration on the splash pad in the big pool at War Memorial needs maintenance needs and repairs. Service is needed every 5 to 6 years, and we have never done it. And it's preventative medicine, and there are parts of this that need to be replaced due to rust and parts being outdated. Total estimated cost, $78,315.90. And they're asking that these funds be included in the 2025 operating budget. So encumbered. So not asking for a budget amendment. Let's get a motion on the floor first. Motion by myself,
Second.
second by Rodriguez. Go ahead, questions?
So this is from the 2020 money left over from 2024 to move over to 2025?
It will just be encumbered. They have the estimates for opening of the PO in 2024.
So we have estimates for 54,000 and 78,000. Do we have bids?
The only company that do it. The only company that does it, we're the only ones that do it, that's it.
The UV, it's for both?
UV is for the sprinkler, is for the splash pad.
Why don't you come up to the mic?
Come up to the mic, Commissioner. Deputy Commissioner. So the 54,000 UV system, where's it coming from?
Where's the UV system coming? That's from the sprinkler pad.
I know, but like, you said there was no 3 bids available?
No, there's only one company that does it, and that's,
So this is sole source, is what you're saying.
There's only one source, correct?
Yeah,
Is that okay with finance?
They have to document that it's a sole source.
and we have that.
And the $78,000 for repairs, you guys are doing the repairs, or are you paying
No,
somebody?
that company comes in and does the repairs for us. We can't do that stuff.
And is that bidded out?
Yeah, no, that's the same company, the same company does it, does both.
Because they work on the splash pads?
Yeah, they do both, they're doing both of the systems. There was a company that originally did the system, but nobody else does it.
Okay.
And that's the one the health department dealt with and worked with.
You think we could throw a splash pad at Woolsayer Field?
Whatever you want one. Just give me the budget. Hey, give me the budget. I'll give you the slide too.
Did you see his face?
Enough splash
What, are you
pad.
training him now?
All right, so we have a motion on the floor for the transfers. Questions have been asked and answered. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3.6, authorization to accept donation from Sharon and Charles Shoemaker for clinic scholarship of, how much? $50.
Motion.
Motion by Rodriguez, seconded by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3.7, authorization to transfer funds within the 24 Parks and Rec Department budget from Camp Personal Services to Program Coordinator, and from Camp Personal Services, General Recreation Overtime, to General Recreation Overtime for the ice rink overtime. And also park employees for overtime for the ice rink. and that's a total of $9,500. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Rodriguez. Has the ice rink been open that much that you require overtime?
It's tough.
Pull up to the mic, please.
In the beginning of the November season, we had some issues getting it up and running, as well as the warmer weather that we had into late November prevented us to open right away, so it required our staff to be a little bit more readily available in there.
So you covered it with overtime rather than having full-time, or the part-time staff, is that what you're saying?
It was a holiday week.
That includes the maintenance guys, right, working, the 25? Yeah.
Okay. Motion's on the floor. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3.8, authorization to approve permanent third-party administration service contract for 2025.
Motion.
Motion by Rodriguez, seconded by myself. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3.9, authorization to recommend a memorandum of agreement for the contingent permanent to Secretary for the Commissioner of Social Services, or I guess the correct title is Secretary to the Commission. So Mr. Massey will be retiring as Secretary to the Commission in April, but he'll be using some vacation time prior to that, and then the intent is to bring Pam on in January. Yeah, there's an applause from the back. To bring her on to engage fully with the job at the different level.
So she starts now at the position?
She'll start when the Common Council passes it and the Civil Service Commission passes it. So it'll probably be at the second meeting in January, when the council will probably get it. Okay. So
The position is,
it's similar to what we did with Sixto and Walter.
so secretary to the commissioner or of civil service retiring, so,
The secretary is retiring.
okay.
Yes, Secretary Massey is retiring.
Right, so.
Not administrator,
No, he's secretary. He's retiring as secretary to the commission.
secretary.
Correct title.
Correct title.
Okay, let's vote.
Aye.
Aye. Item 3.10, authorization to transfer funds to cover unanticipated litigation in 2024. From the, what's the 9,870 account, 55,000 to the 1420,489 account.
Yeah, it's in the other page. Unused sick leave.
Oh, unused sick leave, I'm sorry, yeah. Printed up on the next page. Okay. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Rodriguez. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Water and sewer? None? Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.